with me.
Daniel Betancourt here with
We can convert and close that. Cool. We're going to be running it at a high level.
help us maximize the market in our favor as real estate professionals.
What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. We are live with Todd and Coach Daniel Betancourt.
Hey,
Daniel's at an event today.
And Ida Santiago, she's here live also. Woohoo!
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Now representing.
Yes, now Rep North Orlando. We're here at our retreat, so we're about to get started. An exciting time here. Susan West is hosting us, which is awesome, and they're already serving up breakfast, and it's a good time. So it's a remote Facebook Live. How are you, Ida?
Fantastic, energized. It's Monday.
Exactly.
Great beginning of the week after convention.
Well, we've got you on.
Fresh off of the Florida Realtors Convention, and she's got a mind full of all kinds of good stuff that happened there. Do you want to share what it was like?
Let's get some topics from you.
You know, first of all, the 23rd, that is a rebar camp where there's peer-to-peer exchange of information with top producers, you know, from tools that work for them. CRM tools to use, social media, the new thing to work on. TikTok is working for realtors. Myself, I have no use it. I have an account, so that's something to think about.
You're a dancer, though, so TikTok started off as a dancing app, so it's a perfect transition.
Right? And that's what I go, I can do that, right? But now it's about seriousness, right? People are using to reach out to possible clients or customers that are looking to buy or to sell. So it's not only about doing some fun stuff, right? Like personal.
Right.
Use TikTok for that. I also participated of the what I wanted to say.
There was
The Florida Leaders Conference, where we vote on what the Florida Realtors will laws or regulation to vote on changes. Like Amendment 3 is going to be on the ballot. This is the one for hometown heroes, and the what is that amendment to? God, it's losing my train of thought here. But there's rent control.
Okay.
Why Florida realtors believe that having rent control will not be good for
our market,
homeowners, for the market, because that's putting a pressure as their way to, you know, have a living. Mm-hmm. So they don't support rent control. So we talk about that, and that will be on the ballot.
Yeah. So Ida volunteers in all kinds of different realtor organizations, and she's always supporting our industry. So what do you get out of all of the volunteering that you do? You're here at Now Rep North Orlando. You're also a part of other organizations. So
yes, I'm part of the also the Global Council.
Why
I volunteer? Because I care.
Yep.
Right? I believe in involvement, being involved, because you learn, and what you learn, hopefully you pass on to your customers, your clients.
And your peers.
Right? It's about sharing information. I believe that knowledge should be passed on to those around you. Knowledge is not to be kept with you. You grow only when you share, right? And when you join an organization, it should come from a good heart, because you care and you want to help others. Don't have something behind, not like an ultra motive. That's not me. I do it from my heart, right? Mm-hmm. So that's why I share, and that's why I volunteer.
Yep. And I'm also a board member here at Now Rep North Orlando, and I felt like, as some of us are very successful in this real estate industry that it's been very helpful to my family and to my life, and I just wanted to give back instead of just taking from the real estate industry. I wanted to be able to give back and also benefit those that follow us in the different efforts, now up North Orlando, where we strive to increase home access and home ownership throughout the Hispanic community, affordable home ownership. So I wanted to give back in that realm, and I plan to volunteer in other areas in the future also. Susan West, do you want to say something a little bit on Facebook Live?
Yes.
I want to say something.
And mention about, we're going to have
Susan.
Latitude coming.
Latitude, yes. So
Hi.
So Susan West, she's hosting us here graciously at NAREP North Orlando. We're having our retreat. And so she's got this beautiful office near downtown Orlando. And she's always so generous with her office and with her time. And she's our NAREP North Orlando president for 2022. And what do you get out of all of the volunteering that you do?
Honestly, I think the more we give, the more we get. And I do try to live a life that that says out loud to those that much is given, much is expected. So I believe with the abundance of blessings that have been put in my life, I'm supposed to give back as well.
Right.
And I also don't know how not to work hard. And I don't know how not to have a full plate. So having a full plate, and also I think getting out of the comfort zone. Like Daniel knows, I can't roll my R's. I don't have the ability to speak Spanish with that flair and that beautiful accent that so many Latinos have, correct? So it's not my comfort zone, and it wouldn't be people's normal assumption that I would be, right, the president of a Hispanic organization. So I also think it gets me out of my comfort zone. I have much that has been given to me, so I get to give back, and I also get to help in an area where, again, it wouldn't be expected for me to help in passion. So I'm such a passionate person, and I will tell you, in the Latino world, passion and family culture are so strong. I love to be able to be a part of that as well. But this is an important day for me because we'll be able to start planning for 2023, which is the year that I'll be past president, and I'll be able to give back in a different way and watch Ruth lead, watch the new board lead, be on the board, but not as active as I have in the leadership part of it. So I'm really excited about that too. So transitioning is an important part of leadership also, right? To let somebody else take my spot, but to stay engaged and involved while helping them succeed next year. So it's a new transition for me today too. So that's great.
Yes. So Susan, she brings all kinds of leadership acumen to us here at NAREP North Orlando. And when you volunteer, you also grow. Like, we're constantly learning from each other, and we're also learning from the awesome guest speakers and sponsors that we have here. They're always sharing incredible information with us that helps us be more successful in our businesses. And we're able to network with all these top producers, not only from real estate, but also other industries that support the real estate industry or work closely together. So that's, just a little bit of why we all volunteer and continue to help our businesses grow. Like today's show, it's called Lead with Production. So we always want to, think about how to improve our business, our production, our sales. But we can do that by many different ways. There's all the marketing and advertising, but there's also networking and education that helps us lead with production as well. So,
gentlemen, I'll just say one last thing that I just thought of. Lead with production. Here you are getting ready for a NAREP meeting, right? But you're here with Todd doing this because it's Monday and this is something you all committed to. So I think the ability to be flexible and how many average or below average people would have been like, oh, can't do this today, Todd, because I have to be at my NAREP meeting, right? But not Daniel. He's just so polite. He's like, okay, who wants to get involved? This is what I'm doing. It's on the calendar. It's what Todd and I have committed to. So I think the ability to keep moving things forward, even when your schedule potentially could disrupt it, is kudos to you guys as well.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And thank you for having us today. And congratulations on your new grandbaby.
Yes.
Nieto número 4.
Exacto.
Yes, grandbaby number 4.
All right, and I'm going to leave before I tell you guys the things that I'm really good at saying in Spanish. Bye-bye.
We try to keep it clean on Monday mornings.
Yeah. So yes, that's awesome, and we also have some announcements coming up, right, Todd?
Yeah. So today at 12, we got the Gap Mastermind. I'm going to drop the link in the chat, which they're going to have Chris Kelly from Open Door on there talking about what Open Door is doing in the iBuyer market. So that's going to be exciting. I'm actually looking forward to that call at 12. And then we've got Jamie Miller coming in next week.
Yes. So Jamie Miller is an awesome communications coach. He's going to be presenting for us September 8th, Thursday at 11 a.m. So that's going to be awesome. Whenever we have him present, everybody leaves there with, all kinds of new strategies in terms of converting potential customers and also acquiring new customers and by improving their communication skills. So that's going to be fantastic. And if you're interested in joining us for that, just get in touch with one of us. And also wanted to touch base a little bit on Working Buyers Like a Boss, which was the event that we did last week.
Yeah, that was great. That I had asked my team on the top takeaways I had, and one of them already went out this weekend showing and started implementing ideas from that, and was writing a contract while we were on our morning huddle because of the way she was rolling her conversation with those people. So that was good to hear. So there's some success stories coming from it.
Yeah, that was a jam-packed educational event as well.
Yeah.
And so that was awesome. And we have Track Plus coming up again, which is one of the most comprehensive coaching plans that I've ever been a part of and seen. So tell us about that one.
So that's coming up on September 19th. They're going to have the kickoff session, and then it will go live on 10/3 on Monday. And it is 12 weeks. So the goal is to obviously get out and start 2023 with a kickoff. So this last, 4 months that we're in this year, we really got to start planning what's going in next year. And if you're a brand new agent, you want to walk into the business with a plan, and this is going to help set you up for that. It is 12 weeks. It is a commitment. It is something that we are providing out to you guys. The catch is, if you want to do it, we want to partner with you on it. And that means talking to us about what you're doing in this business and who you're working with and what's going on. So if you guys are
free, essentially.
Yeah. Yep. So if you're interested in getting into the 12-week coaching, definitely talk to us, because we want to talk to you about what it can do and how we can help you achieve those goals and get you into track and get you on a plan for 2023 to be successful in this business, because there's a high failure rate. So the more we can teach, the more we can educate, the longer you're going to be in this business and the longevity you're going to have. Because this is a career. It's not just let me get my license and go sell a couple houses and get out.
That 12-week plan, it's so much more than just for new agents. It's basically a business plan that you work through in an intensive way that you can repeat every year. And what you get out of it as a brand new agent is understanding what to pay attention to and why it's important for 12 weeks. But if you're a seasoned agent, or if you're a leader, a team leader, or even a broker owner, you can go through this Track Plus program. And it pretty much gives you the recipe on a training system for your agents or your team members, because it's so comprehensive and it covers so much from, anything you would ever need to work with buyers, work with sellers, growing your database, advertising, transact, like every aspect of real estate that you would need to build a successful business. It's honestly one of the most comprehensive real estate training and education and coaching that I've seen. And it's good for new agents. It's good for agents that are, so production, but it's also great for high producers, team leaders, and broker owners. That's my opinion.
Well, Daniel, think about it. We just got off of, we just got off the Work Buyers Like a Boss on Friday. And you and I have been doing this, a long time, and have worked a lot of buyers and everything else. But we've also learned a lot from Friday. And it's because we're taking different strategies from different people and either creating them into our own, or like, wow, we were really doing that wrong, and this is a better way to do it. So we're always looking for a better way to do something. And that's when I've been through Track as well. I learned a lot of stuff. And so we've implemented things, which then, I just got another client from sending out this one, getting into the habit of sending out postcards or note cards or anything that we're doing. So everything always helps.
And you get the workbook, you get resources. So it's easy to repeat and continue to work on. And it's not just a webinar. It's not where you just sit and listen. It's highly collaborative. It's a mastermind setting. So everyone's chiming in, everyone's sharing strategies of how, they're able to implement what we're learning in their own way. It could be that they're using a certain CRM, or they found, a vendor that helps execute something that they're teaching in the Track Plus program on a higher level. So that's one of the other things that's probably just as valuable as the education that we're receiving. Also the collaborative nature of the group setting. So Those are, some huge things to look forward to in the second half of 2022, so we could set up 2023 to be our best year yet.
That's what we got to keep going for. Every year's got to be better than the last. So why not? Well, cool, guys. Definitely reach out to us if you are interested. And Mary, I will reach out to you in regards to Track Plus and get you some details. I got somebody on LinkedIn messaging us. So perfect.
Yes, awesome. All right, so everyone, we'll see you next week. Have a great week. Crush it. And take care.
All right. Have fun at the event today, Daniel.
Thank you. Take care.
All right, see you. Bye.